Hey, it's Chris, and welcome to Unbelievably Useful Apple Watch Apps number 2. The thing is, this might be the last Apple Watch Apps video that I do for a while because Apple Watch app development kind of slowed down. There's not a whole lot of new, really exciting, cool apps. In fact, some apps have been dropping off, so this is the last of the best stuff that I could find. It took me hours, days, months really to put this list together, to research enough good stuff to make another episode. So WWDC is coming up. Let's see what happens with watchOS 5 and see if that kind of spurs on some more development or what changes, and maybe there will be another episode in the future. I don't know. Still though, if you haven't seen the last episode, you want to check that out because those are more or less my favorite Apple Watch apps of all time. There's a lot of Apple Watch apps. I'm not gonna make like a weekly roundup like some channels do because not all Apple Watch apps deserve attention. There's just a small handful. Kind of a quick side note on that too, I've seen a lot of copycats out there. Whenever I publish a video, they sort of like latch onto my content that took me forever to research and kind of regurgitate it and make their own video with my content with doing no work of their own. So if you see that right after I publish this video on some other Apple Watch channels or anything else, I hope you call them out and kind of give them a piece of your mind. Now before we get into it, I'm still giving away $100 worth of iTunes gift cards. You can still enter for this month, for May, so do that using the link down in the description. Also, check out the cool Apple Watch accessories that are budget friendly that I found. I'll link those up down there too. The first app that I want to mention today, I'm so excited about, is called Nano, and believe it or not, it's a Reddit client for your wrist. This is so cool. And I'm sure you can imagine exactly the subreddits that I subscribe to, which is just everything Apple related. Big surprise. So the default view here is your home feed with all your subscriptions, and you can click on a post and read the replies. You can upvote, you can downvote, you can save, and yes, you can even comment. And if you deep press, you'll actually get some interesting options, including being able to change your subreddits, being able to change how posts are sorted, you can access your inbox, and you can tweak some other settings. I just want to give a huge shout out to Will RB for making this happen. Good job, buddy. This is amazing. Today's sponsor is Watch Dots, which lets you personalize the look of your Apple Watch using precision cut, durable, and thin Watch Dots. Watch Dots come in a variety of colors, they're weather resistant, and they won't fade due to exposure to sunlight. Watch Dots are easy to apply, they have pressure sensitive adhesive that ensures a strong bond, and they only cost $10 for a set of 3. Check them out using the link down in the description. Nujible is the next app that I want to show off today, and what it does is give you some nudges in the form of haptic vibrations on your wrist to help you remember to stay focused. So it's super simple. You can choose to be nudged every 2, 4, or 8 minutes, and then you can choose how long you want to get nudged for, and the default is just 20 minutes. Now, of course, you can stop the nudges anytime you want to, but I can see this being useful in a variety of situations, like if you're a student and you have to keep studying, or if you're like me and you do a lot of writing and you don't want to get distracted by the internet, checking like Instagram or Product Hunt. Actually, that happened to me while I was writing and researching this video. I was on Product Hunt, I was checking out Reddit, and I was getting distracted while I was writing this. And the nudge reminded me that it was time to get back to work. So yeah, actually this has been useful for me already and definitely recommend checking it out. Planny is the next app that I want to talk about. And yes, it's a to-do list app, which I feel like there's a million of, but I really like this one because it looks good, it's super clean and colorful, and I like the way that it lets you organize your information. I know, there's a million of these to-do list apps floating around, and some are just too feature-packed, some are too complicated, some are too simple, but this one strikes a good balance while looking good. One of the biggest pluses for me is that it's got a fully baked Apple Watch app. It's not just an afterthought like so many are. And on top of that, it's available across all your different Apple devices without having to pay a separate fee for every different version. Another app that I found that I'm pretty excited about, this one's totally different. It's different than anything I've ever featured. It's called Unwind Me, and what it is really simple, relaxing games that are there to help you unwind. Now the Apple Watch integration is really pretty cool here. So when you're playing these games, it monitors your heart rate using your Apple Watch, and it slows the games down even further to kind of help you relax, which is really cool. Now, I'm super skeptical of this kind of thing in general, so when I tried it out, I really wasn't expecting it to work, but actually, I feel like this kind of does work. No, actually, I feel like it does work. I got a lot out of this. One of the things that's cool about it is that you can pipe in some white noise or like rain sounds or storm sounds. There's different ambient noises that you can put on in the background, which kind of adds to the overall effect. When it comes to podcasts, I've been a very loyal Pocket Cast user. I've never used almost anything else. It's been my go-to podcast app forever. But when I found out about Castro and it getting a big new update a couple of days ago, I was really excited to give that a try. The main thing that I really like here is that you get an inbox with your subscriptions, but you can pick out individual episodes really easily with one tap and add them to the bottom or top of a queue, and then you can listen to that custom playlist. So being able to have that curated playlist available to control on my Apple Watch and then being able to listen on my AirPods is great. So if you're in a situation where you need to know how much time is passing, but you can't really check your Apple Watch, this is awesome. So let's say that you're public speaking and you're giving a commencement speech or something, or you're swimming and you wanna know how many minutes or hours even have passed, then this is a great way because it'll just, kind of like the Nudge app, give you a buzz. The last app that I wanna mention today is just for fun, and it's called Lenny, and I'm not even gonna talk to you about it. I'm just gonna show you. Here, look. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it because it might be the last Apple Watch apps video for a long time here on this channel, at least until I can scrape together enough good apps. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with WWDC here very shortly. Don't forget, we're still giving away $100 worth of iTunes gift cards, so go enter that. That's using the link down in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.